walk as the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's Drafts, your new homegrown.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. Now we're going to do another premier draft of Tarkir Dragonstorm, and let's be honest, the last few drafts have been absolutely terrible. We went 0-3 and 0-3 right after getting a trophy, so I'm not even sure where it goes wrong, but if you are here for the first time, feel free to click some buttons, or if you're a regular as well. Most especially if you have any feedback for me in the picking or the drafting, please do let me know, because it's very much welcome. I'm here to get better at the game, and if you have any feedback for me, please let me know. Now let's keep our options open. Let's see what we have. It's a decent pack. There's the Roiling Dragonstorm, which is pretty good if you're into dragons. The Packbeast is always a solid pick in anything combined, especially with red and black. There's a Strike Master. Assistant is okay. There's also this Sarkhan, which I think is pretty decent. I mean, it's just a 2-2 with upside, and you don't need to play a lot of dragons, but if you have a dragon in hand, it's already a 2-2 for 2, which ramps you 1, or at least fixes you. So I think I'm going to take Sarkhan and see if maybe we can pick up some dragons. If I hadn't picked Sarkhan, I would have probably gone for the Strike Master, the Maneuver, or maybe the Dragonstorm, because I think this is actually pretty good. Alright, well, there is a dragon. There's also a Shock Brigade and Dragonfire. I want to avoid getting into an aggressive color, because so far my aggressive decks have been terrible. So it has to be a red card, I think, and we will pick up dragons later on. So it's either the Dragonfire or the Brigade. I think I'll go for the Dragonfire. I know the Brigade is also pretty good, though people say you should often pick creatures over instants and sorceries. I'll just go with the I'll go with the Dragonfire. Okay. Now there's a Sage, which I really like. There's also this Grappler, which is of course 3 colors, but I'm not sure if we are going to play it. I'm looking at these 3, the Surge, the Sage and the Globe. And since we have the Sarkhan and we will probably pick up some dragons, maybe the the Dragonstorm Globe is the best option. But I like these cards as well. But I'm just going to take the Globe. Even if we end up in 2 colors, I think it's a pretty decent card. So now there is a dragon, but there's also this Bewildering Blizzard, which I think is pretty good. I think I'll take the Dawnbreaker here. Red, not looking very open. White on the other end it is, and blue as well. So maybe we will end up in some kind of Jeskai deck with only a few reds, but I'm just going to take this Dawnbreaker because we have the Globe. Okay, well, we have an Effortless Master. It's also Rebuke. I like the Stormbrood, but I don't think we will use the Omen a lot. Now, is it worth playing this just for the dragon part? I think it is if you have some instants. And, well, we're not yet in blue. Let's just take the Rebuke. Also very late Wayfarer, by the way. No, I'm going to take the Wayfarer. I think this card is amazing. Colors still all over the place. Well, now there's a Frontline Rush and a Packbeast. I think the Packbeast is probably better. So I'm going to take the Packbeast over this Frontline Rush. Am I though? Man, the O3s have made me so insecure about my own games. It is annoying. Normally I would have already knew what to pick. Okay, well let's just take the Packbeast. I think we will pick up enough low drop creatures. Okay, so now I'll either take the dragon or the land. And I think it will be the land here. We're not really high into dragons just yet. Now there's the Packbeast. Another Packbeast. This was our opening pack. I knew this one was in it. So we have 3 Packbeasts. So all we need now is cards like these, where we can just go wide and play the Packbeast for cheap. And then I think we will get the opponent on card value. And of course I wouldn't mind some late game dragons. And to be honest, we don't even know if we're red. So far we know that we're white. Forgive me for opening my can. I hope it doesn't make a lot of noise. Probably does. Wow, it's a very late Sage. I will take the Sage. As I said, blue already seemed pretty open, and this card still here is pretty big. I'll take the land. Maybe we'll splash black, I don't know. Don't think I'll play any of these. I would splash for this actually. Okay, so there's the Siege. Unfortunately not in our colors. Not seeing a lot of good stuff. The only thing that does excite me is this Duty Beyond Death. But it is especially good if you have Mobilize. But I will take it here, because we do have some small creatures and we will probably end up with some more Mobilize in our deck, where this can just be a total blowout. You go wide enough, opponent does some blocks, you sacrifice 1 creature and all your stuff gets pumped and indestructible. I don't know if we want a second one of those. Maybe we do. Nothing really important. Maybe the Windscarred Crag. But let's just take this. And now we'll focus on the cheap creatures. This is a cheap creature. I'll take it over anything. These are actually 2 drops as well. So let's just put them in a 2 drop slot. I like these things a lot. If you play them late, you can already affect the board. So if you have quite a full board and you play this on turn 5, or maybe even turn 4 with the globe, you get something that pumps your dudes, which makes it better for any small creature to attack. Okay, well, I think I cannot pass on that one. We do need some fixing though, but this is an amazing removal spell. And I'll take it. Maybe I should have taken the land, the red-white land, over the Sage. Most definitely should have. But we have some fixing with the globe. I just want a lot of creatures to go wide, so maybe the red 3-drop, which makes a token, or more of these. Cheap Packbeasts. Well, I'll take the Strike Master over the Kin Guard. Wow. Quite some cards in this pack that I like. I think the Butcher is probably the best pick here. Brigade is also very nice. I guess I'll take the Brigade. Reason being, I want to keep red to a minimum. And maybe if we pick up this, that will be nice. Okay, very happy with the Dragonstorm. Wouldn't mind one of these. It goes exactly into our plan of going wide. But the Dragonstorm is amazing for us. Wow. Okay, so maybe we can just go full on... What is it? This is not Jeskai. I'm not even sure what's it called. But if we play this, we need to pick up some lands. And we don't have a lot of Mobilize. But even if you have... Let's see how many we have here. I have only the Shock Brigade so far. Well, so far it's not worth it, but if we pick up a lot of stuff, we can maybe play it. Stormbrood or Barons. I think I'll take the Barons here. Don't think I will play it, but I'll just take this one. Okay. This is okay even if you have black on the splash. And it mobilizes, so, you know, it does a thing. Okay, well, I was already tempted to pick this one when it came around the first time. So I'm very happy to pick it up now. That's not even a bad card, by the way. Okay, let's see what the next pack gets us. Nothing impressive. There's a Storm Brood. But as I said, I want to keep black to a minimum. This can be painful for us. I guess I'll take the Storm Brood simply because we have the Sarkhan. And it will be important to have a dragon in hand when we play this. Simply because I want the ramp. Oh my goodness. Well, we're not doing that. This is unfortunate. A lot of nice black cards, but as I said, I want to keep black to the top end. I don't even know if I'm going to play this. I'm going to take another Packbeast, but we really need some 3-drops. There's a 3-drop. There's also a Stalwart. And an Underdogs. I think this one will come around. So is it going to be the Stalwart or the Conqueror? This does hurt our own Dragon Globe, but it's a 3/3 flyer for 3, which I think is already pretty good. And I'm not sure how often we will flurry. So let's just take the Conqueror here. Now there's another Frontline Rush, which does exactly what we want. Also like the Adapt, by the way, but I'll just take this. Oh, Underdogs taking it. Another Underdogs, yeah, we're doing it. So I don't think I have enough mobilize and enough fixing so far to play this. But I will try to play this. And the Storm Brood. We have 2 tap lands, so that's okay. I think this is good if you have a lot of mobilize. And we so far have... Did we pick up any more? We have 1 mobilized creature. None of that. None of that. No. Yeah, 2. Yeah, 2 mobilized creatures I don't think is worth it. So this is about to be our deck. I wouldn't mind 1 more 4-drop, but to be honest, I hope that these Packbeasts will be like 4-drops in our deck. Would maybe like another 1-drop creature. Simply to be able to curve out with the Packbeasts. But my last few experiences with the O3s were that I really had mana problems. And with mana problems, I don't actually mean color. I mostly mean just having an open hand, for instance, with either only 1 or 2 lands. Yeah, I'll take the Underdogs. Having too few lands. Or having an open hand with, for instance, with this deck, only red lands and only white action. That's been my experience a few times, and it feels as if, you know, wow. Oh my goodness. Well, I will play this. It's the dream 1-drop, but would love to take both of them. I don't think I will play the Strike. Now we do need to do some cutting. The question is the Dragonstorm Globe good enough if you only have 4 dragons? It does help us fix, but I'm not sure if it's part of the game plan. So I think we just cut it. And with this curve, I think we can play 1 land less. Okay. Well, we do need to cut one more thing. Let's just get rid of one white source. Wonder how good the Dragonfire will be. Yeah, let's just try this. Let's see how it goes. In the end, did still turn out to get an aggressive red, white, black deck. Now I hope it goes okay, but my experience so far with these decks is that they're just falling short a little bit, unless you get the good uncommons, which we don't really have. But I'll still try my best. Okay, keeping this 2-drop, 3-drop, some stuff. And of course we'll not play the Dawnbreaker on turn 2, I'm going to play the Brigade. And the odds are that we will at some point draw our Packbeasts. Wow, he's not doing anything. Okay. So we have only one white next turn. So we cannot double spell, but we can use the ability of this one, which might be worth it. I think this is just 3 definite damage, so let's just try that, but I hope to draw another plains. Even Tapland would be good as well. Okay, that's not a plains. We cannot play the Dawnbreaker yet. Really hoping to get our Packbeasts now. Because, or a white source, so that we can at least double spell. Kind of surprised that he didn't board the Wipers. Maybe he has another one. All the red sources. This is unfortunate. He does have something, but I think I have to do some stuff. But we are being a bit mana screwed. I just hope that he yeah. I hope he starts attacking at some point. And as I said, I hope to just draw one more white source so we can actually triple spell. Well, that's something we can sacrifice, so that's good. Or discard a card, okay. So if it's not a plains we're drawing, I'm probably just keeping it in my hand. Yeesh. I'm just going to play this. keep up the duty. Okay, so now let's just make that one unblockable. Get in for only one, but hey, we've got to do something. So he has a flashy dragon, which is good to know. We cannot play that, unfortunately. We are packing away slowly. I'm just going to try and play this, because if we actually manage to do this with this one, the duty beyond death will be amazing. Okay. Well, I assume he's still not attacking anytime soon. But the single planes and the lack of black mana I'm not even sure if we have good attacks like this. I hope he starts attacking, really. Okay, that is good for us. This inevitable defeat could eventually get us to the finish. Now, if he has a counterspell now, it will be very painful, but I think I have the mana to pay. But we've got to try something. We are on a pretty much 2 or 3 turn clock here. It's interesting that he's blocking that token, because that's going to die anyway, right? He's just doing the calculation because I think he thinks I'm going to do the Bearer of Glory. And I think I want to sacrifice this one anyway. Simply because if I had sacrificed this token, okay, well, he will lose quite some creatures and he will go down in HP. And if he attacks again, which I think he won't, we can probably just kill him with the inevitable defeat. Yeah, this is unfortunate. But I think we still have enough. So let's do the math. We kill one of his dragons. He has 3 blockers. He will be at 5. He can block my biggest 3, which is those, and those. Oh, that's a 1-mana Packbeast. But do I want to play it? No, because I need the mana for this one. Let me do the math. I was doing the math. I remove this. He goes down to 5. He has 3 blockers. I attack. He takes the biggest 3. 1, 2, 3. And he still takes 2, 4, and 1 token that's attacking. Yeah, I think we have him. Simply because of the mobilize. I think we get him exactly to 0. And otherwise this will be a very, very sad Packbeast because it will not be cheap anymore. Well, -1 actually. Tells you that I'm very bad at math. We actually got a win. That's the first win in 7 games. Okay. Let's keep going. Again with the mana, but I'm keeping it. We have some turn 2 plays, but it is unfortunate that we don't have red. Odds are that we will draw it at some point. I will play the Bear of Glory first, because of the first strike. Oh, there's red. In that case, I will probably play the Shock Brigade first, because this can get in for at least 1 damage, and I'm not sure if this can get in for damage. Okay. Big old glow boy. That's good stuff. Oh. So let's just curve out here. Next turn Dragonstorm. Turn after that Dawnbreaker, I think. Or maybe Bear of Glory and Duty. But he's got some big dragons incoming soon. And I hope none of the dragons that he has gain him life. There are some. Okay. I think I want to play the Dragonstorm anyway, so I think I will play the Plains. But let's just go to combat first and see what he does. And if he wants to use a card to... Okay. That is a good play. And he's gaining life. Okay. That is fine. Doesn't really matter. No more mobilize, unfortunately. Gonna need my Packbeast soon. So far, drawing them has been pretty difficult. I drew one in the last game, but we didn't need it anymore. Wow. Well, I'm not blocking, I don't care about my life total. Okay, so let's just go Dawnbreaker. So there's a Boulder-born dragon upcoming, which is unfortunate, but at least I can trade it with my Riling Dawnbreaker. There's the Packbeast. So he does have 2 mana up, of course. Do we trade the Boulder-born? Oh, it is another target creature. That's unfortunate. Of course it is. well, he has one card in hand. The chance that he is going to top deck a trick here is slim. And I think he will still attack with the Boulderborn, which makes playing the Duty Beyond Death good to do the defensively. And I'm going to try to sacrifice the token anyway, so I might as well. But if he did top deck some kind of interaction, that's just good for him. And now we have just an amazing board to attack with. Depending on what he drew. Okay. So we have 7 mana. Let's just attack first. Or at least try to attack first. It's not even a sorcery, so he could find one more dragon or one more globe. It's pretty good. Let's just go Dragonstorm. Bearer of Glory. And, well, he must top deck a board wipe. Okay. That was good. Keeping up the, what is it? The white instant to use as in a defensive way, I think really helped us out. And I don't know if you recall, but at some point I could have attacked with 3/4 vigilance because I also had the trick, and he had the 4/4. But if you attack with a 3/4 into a 4/4, either it's a very, very big bluff, or you're telling the opponent I have a trick. And you never want to do that in your turn. You want to tell him I have a trick when the moment is just crucial and lethal. So you shouldn't go for those attacks. 2-0. Oh, this is unfortunate. I have to mulligan this. This is better. I think it has to be the defeat here. Maybe the Dawnbreaker, actually. No, I want to have creatures on the board. It will be Kinguard, of course, into a token. Simply to make my Packbeast very cheap. Nearly did the wrong one, my goodness. A spirit token, please. And we actually get to jam, which is good. Maybe I should have played the Dawnbreaker. Okay. So now I'll just play the Packbeast. A 4-mana 4/3 draw card, that's just crazy. Still missing another white source. Maybe I have too many. Okay. So we can just Packbeast into that. Which I will. Do I? Yeah, I do. Oh, he's taking it. Wow. Very happy because I actually did a slight miscalculation. I should have played the Packbeast beforehand. Okay, Sarkhan is okay. This will be a flyer the next turn when we play the Dawnbreaker. Just going to play maximum amount of creatures before swinging. And now if he blocks a small creature, he still takes like 9. So at this point that's why I'm attacking with everything. And if he does use a trick now, I think it might be a big blowout. At least if he's... Okay, so let's just sacrifice the dude that's going to die anyway. Pump all of our other dudes and make sure that we can we just have lethal? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nearly lethal. Wow. Okay. The train is rolling. Let me just turn my heater off because I'm nearly melting here. Now this is starting to feel like the good old times, and even though we had to mulligan, it went pretty good. Opponent kept a slow hand, so, you know, that does help us. Game number 4. Okay. Yep, keeping it. No, I cannot play these two yet, but I have plenty of to do. And we can always use the trick of this one to get rid of it. Packbeast is lovely. Oh, well. Oh, that's nice. I feel like he... I fear he will ramp. But we've got a cheap Packbeast upcoming. Or incoming. Okay. That is nice. Will he behold the dragon? I think he will. No dragon. Yeah, I don't mind trading that. He will just kill one creature, and we can still play the Packbeast, so... Oh, it's even better than that. I'll just play this one first. Then play the Packbeast. Free creature. Next turn, probably Brigade into keeping this one up. If he attacks, I'm just... okay, he's not attacking. Okay, so... we can just do that as a combat trick, actually. But he doesn't have great blockers. So we could have just killed the Sarkhan. Attack with everything, he blocks the beast. I think I still want to go wider first. Yeah, let's just go... if he wants to trade the Strike Master for the Packbeast, I think that's okay. He gets 4 damage. And we still have quite the board with the pump spell. Maybe we could have used the pump spell in any way. Okay, so the Brigade is getting shocked. And this is exile. So let's just go white before we exile that. I would like to draw the Packbeast and our amazing trick. Feels like he's going to kill my Dragonstorm. Oh, that is lovely. So we could attack with everything. No, I think we just exile the Sage. And we attack with everything but the token. just to keep our board fuller than his. And the fact that we actually exile this thing is pretty important, I think. Oh no. Oh no. I think it's time for the Storm Brood. Yeah, I understand why this card is so expensive in real life. Okay, well, let's just do it this way then. Keep up the trick, either of them, if he has any removal spells. And otherwise the Conqueror will just start jamming. Would like to draw one more land so that we can double spell next turn. Yeah. So let's just Storm Brood. Okay, good game. He was very, very quick on surrendering there. For no. Ratio-wise, I think I have seen not that many Packbeasts, but I could be mistaken. I think I have 4 of them. So every 10 cards should be a Packbeast. There's one, but oh, if only we would have read. Ah, this is unfortunate. Now we only get red. Okay, still unfortunate. Okay, well that's better, but we just need some Packbeasts here. We have a removal spell on the headliner. But 2 mulligans is hard to come back from. But I'll try my best by smart plays. Okay. Yep. Something like that was to be expected. I think we have... Do we have one of these? I know I could have picked it. I know I hesitated for a long time. Yeah, I'm not attacking. So we have 4 mana. There is the Packbeast. So let's just go as wide as we can. And next turn play the Packbeast, hopefully. If we draw another land, I think we could actually... Let's see if this works. So this... Yeah, I think it works. We can get this to 1. Well, this does help to come back from mulligans. All we need now is our trick, and I think we're good. Okay, well, goodbye Strike Master. Let's just go as wide as we can. Could have dealt 1 more damage, by the way. Perhaps should have. By using the underdogs. There's some strange colored goblins. Purple goblins. Well, this is interesting. I assume he has quite the follow-up play. Okay. Does that change anything? So this could deal more damage. I think that's good enough. And next turn, if the Packbeast dies, this will still be pretty decent in getting some damage through, making something unblockable. Okay. Do you have more removal? He does have something. The good thing is he doesn't have great attacks except for the Sonic Shrieker. Wow, he's getting the Shrieker back. That is expensive. I know he gets the Enter the Battlefield value, but still. Could have dealt 4 damage with it. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I think for someone who had to mulligan down to 5, we are doing pretty well. But we have only 2 more turns, 3 if we sacrifice the... Oh, that is... Oh, that's terrible actually. Oh, we don't have the black source. Keeping the mountain in hand, of course. If he does something I like and he wants to make me discard, there's no point in playing this land. But we only have 1 more turn. And we have to sacrifice the Dawnbreaker. So a swamp from the top would be amazing. Maybe even crucial. And otherwise... what is it? The sacrifice... That one? I'm just going to do the same thing again. And I'm going to use it defensively. Unless he tries to remove something now. This is nearly lethal at this point. He's got plans. Oh, not to the face. Oh, well then, I think we're just dead here. Yep. Oh yeah, we're definitely dead. Well, it's good stuff. I will let him finish me by doing that thing. Okay, he's not going to do it. Whoop. Just for the show. Good game. Yeah, we would have had him the next turn otherwise, but the 2 damage to the face, that was just too much for us. And if we just had a normal starting hand with 7, I think we would have managed. Let's keep going. 4-1. I am satisfied so far with this deck. I'm very bad at playing red-white, so this is pretty decent. We have 1 more draw step than the opponent. No dragon to behold yet, though. So I think it will be Strike Master into Frontline Rush and then hopefully Packbeast pretty soon. And if we get another white source, this is a very nice combination, because Playing this will just make the Packbeast much cheaper. 4 mana, only 1 white. Nothing to behold, unfortunately. We've got to get rid of the Revenant, of course. Maybe it will be with the rush at some point. Yeah, this thing is very annoying. Too bad we didn't have a dragon. That would really have helped. Because then, you know, we could have done both of these. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm taking it. Another Packbeast. But only 1 white source. I think I have to use this actually. It's not how I wanted to use it, but yeah, I think this will be difficult with the Revenant up. We're not finding any answers. Still only 1 white source for the Packbeasts. It's strange because I think we have more white than red, but I'm not sure. Maybe I should change one of the lands. Okay. I could use a Strike Master, of course, to kill the Revenant. Maybe I should have done that already. Yeah, I should have done that already. Does this make our Packbeast cheap enough? We pay 3. We have 3 mana left. This will be very cheap, yeah. We just need to draw 2 answers. I'll take 1 more beating from the Revenant. That does help. It's not over yet. The annoying thing is we actually have to kill this twice, or we have to exile it. The Strike Master is not as a sorcery, which is maybe important to do. Yeesh. This costs 3. We have 1. We have. Yeah, we cannot do both. Well, if I tap like this, I think I can. No, I cannot. So I want to play the Conqueror simply because I need to block something here. Yeah, we're... Why can I not... Why could I not do that as a response? I could have done that, right? I have to check which one he targeted, but I think that was a bug. If he did it with the Revenant, I could have used the Strike Master, right? Okay, well, I have to rewatch that. This will be very difficult. We need to top deck our Exile spell, perhaps. Especially if he's going to put it on top of one of these now. Or maybe one of the dragons to jump with, or to block with, actually. Okay, well, let's just play Packbeast first. That does work. Let's just play another Packbeast first. Oh, now we don't have another white source, but we can do it next turn, I think. So let's just get in with the Packbeast. Going to use the headliner depending on where he attacks with, or with what he attacks. Just prevent as much damage as we can. Okay, how much damage can we deal with this? If he blocks that one, he will get 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus 5 is 18 damage. Well, we have to keep one Packbeast behind, I think. Yeah, this... We just need an answer, but we have a few more turns. Okay, well, let's play that first. Let's put some pressure on him. And now the hope that I have is that we can raise faster than the opponent can deal damage to us. He has 4 turns. So if he plays blockers and keeps attacking with 1, we should be fine. I think he has to attack, right? Okay. Okay, well, no artifacts and stuff, but now he has lethal next turn. We top deck a land. He will probably just take it and we lose. Yeah. Please block at least one creature. Yes, give me one more turn, please. Wow, he gives me one more turn. I mean, our board is gone. Well, not gone, but you know. He shouldn't have blocked. But that's a good top deck right now, so he can just attack. No, he cannot attack, actually. Any spell would be amazing. I think that works. Yeah, we have two blockers after this, so that's fine. That was a strange block. He shouldn't have blocked with the Wayfarer. He just had lethal next turn. And I wasn't going to kill him anyway. Well, I'll take this anytime. My goodness, if we actually win this, there's no way that I expected that. These Packbeasts into Packbeasts. What do you have? If it's a board wipe, it will be very, very sad for me. But if it's a creature, I think I can handle it. He's going to return some stuff. Probably the Revenant. Oh no, he exiled the Revenant, of course. Oh. Imagine him playing a dragon now and playing that again. Ooh, well, that was one game which proves never to give up. I didn't expect to come back from that, actually. That was a crazy game. Let me just check the lands quickly, because I keep having a lot of red. But I do need more red, so I'm not sure why. 7 and... I think this is fine. Maybe we're just unlucky with the lands. Let's continue. I should have had the... What is it? The red-white tap land, which I didn't pick. Which I took the Naga stun counter dude for. I should have taken the land. Alright, Andrew. Well, unfortunate, but we have a play. I'm keeping. We have 2 draw steps to find a white source. And if we do, we should be fine with the Brigade and the Packbeast. Scry 2 is very strong. Okay, well, we need to draw some lands now. Exactly the half of our deck is lands. So 50% chance. Well, I'm not attacking. And we just hope he doesn't go too fast. And we stay alive until we can play some of this. This was probably the worst draw that we could have. Oh, so many lands. Give me the lands. Yeah. Well, at least our hand is full. And we are blocking nicely. But I fear not for much longer. Come on, plains. That's not a plains. Well, at least next turn we could attack with everything and sacrifice the headliner to kill the envoy. But I prefer not to do that. That is an instant, so I don't know why you would play it now. A white source, yes boy. Now, I don't think we have any way to get to the Packbeast because he will just block a lot. So I think we have to take some more damage here. And I will play the frontline rush in his turn, taking another 5, but then we can play the 1 mana Packbeast. Or maybe 2 mana. Ouch. Yeah, that's very good. We've got some lifelink maybe at some point. Okay. He's going to put a lot of counters on stuff. I think I have to kill that one. Could really use another plane simply to be able to double spell. He should attack with everything. I mean, I'm tapped out. I can only do one good block. Okay, I guess he doesn't. Let's just do the thing again. Play a 1 mana Packbeast. It ain't over till it's over. We have a decent blocker. We've got some lifelink tricks if needed. And I'll block anything with the Packbeast. Oh, I think the Packbeast is dead. Wow. He already has 10 mana. Well, good for you, homie. I will block as few as possible. But we need something for the thingy. Okay, well that might work, or at least help. You know you're spoiled when a 2 mana Packbeast feels expensive. So we've got some lifelink going on here. But I don't think he will attack with the Rhino. Maybe he will. No, there's no point. He's just going to gain more life from it. He will block with the dragon. Yeah, he's got some goodies. To be honest, he could have killed me a long time ago. Okay, well, we cannot do both, which is unfortunate. But we can gain some life, I guess. I think we're dead anyway. But I think I need this eventually if things go even worse. But I didn't do the math, but I think we're still dead. We gain 6. We're at 1. Now, there is still a problem here. I don't know if you see it, but it's the opponent's board. And the problem just got bigger. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do anymore. I mean, he went even wider than we did. And to be honest, I kept a sketchy hand, which maybe I shouldn't have. Not playing anything until, what is it? Turn 4 or something. Let's see if we can snatch out one more win. But 5 and 3 I would also be very happy with. Okay, so we've got all the colors, 2-drop, 3-drop, another 3-drop, keeping this. So now I don't think I want to play the Conqueror, because I want to play the Dragonstorm first. So let's just make a 2-2 and pass the turn. Yep, that will stop a lot of attacks, which is unfortunate. Excuse me. But as I said, let's just go wide, get some Packbeasts and maybe the pump action going. And anytime he attacks, we'll just attack back for more, as it is now. Okay. Would like to draw an untapped land, simply to be able to double spell next turn. Okay. This is a strange attack. Let's just try it like this. I mean, I'm not taking 7 anyway. Okay, so we will gain a life. Guess I'll play the Adapt. Hope to hit a Packbeast. Land is also acceptable. We're still at 20, so if he puts the counter on something and starts attacking, I think we can take a few hits. And next turn it will be, what is it, Dragonstorm. Back to our hand, play something else. And we can double spell next turn, so the Adapt can probably attack. No. We've got some chompers going on, though the trample counter is annoying. And looking at this board state, I can probably do the flurry thing multiple times. Whereas if he keeps attacking me with the 4/4, we will deal more damage to him, I guess. Next turn, Brigade plus Dragonstorm, attack for another 4. We could just put everything in front of the Night Watch. But if I do that, 3 will die. And I swear I will then top deck my Packbeast. I'm fine with this if this happens. And we can just attack him back anyway. Also with the tokens. Okay. Sure. It is a good trade for him. Ah, that is unfortunate. That is fortunate. So we've got some life gain going on. And I'm just attacking with everything. Because he will probably block the adapt. Still get 2 damage. And if he does block a token, he will take 5, which is a lot. Hope to draw land next turn, so that I can play the Dawnbreaker, pump the adapt and play this at instant speed, and we can maybe nearly kill him. If he doesn't block it. I've had a similar play before with the 3-0. It was a crazy turn. Okay. Not sure why he's playing all the artifacts. Maybe he has Ugin, I hope not. Land from the top. Well, that might also work. So we can get a lot of life and deal a lot of damage. I think that's the best thing to do. Okay, so hexproof doesn't really matter. We deal 4. I think I just want to get maximum lifelink out of this. +2/+2 on life gain. So if I pump this one, it will survive. If I do this one, I will gain more life. Will it even strike twice? I'm not sure. Well, I think I'll still do it. No. So we're at 14. Our board is looking better than his. We have this Dragoon. So I'm not sure if that was the best turn. He's just keeping attacking. I mean, I like it, dude, but not sure how good it is. Packbeast. Oh, that's pretty decent. Maybe should have done that beforehand, but I thought that maybe I wanted to do the trick. Next time I should put more thought into that. Okay, if he's going to play a big dragon, I think he's still dead, unless it gains him life. I think he's doing the math now. If this is the only blocker he has, yeah, it's a good game. He blocks that one. I sacrifice the dude. We have lethal. Okay. Good game. So I could have played better there. I should have played the sorcery before combat just to get the flurry trigger. But as I said before, I thought that I might want to do the trick. So I was a bit too hasty. But we are 6-2. The last game for the trophy. Let's make it count. So I think one of the major pitfalls, which I'm also falling for, by the way, is that you just want to make a 3-color deck. And I think that is too hard. Simply because if you put in all the tap lands, it will slow your deck down dramatically. And if you do play 3 colors without tap lands, you'll just be mana screwed so often. Okay, keeping this. It's nice. Dawnbreaker, not disappointing. Would like a 1-drop. Maybe the only 1-drop we have. No, unfortunate. So let's just go wide again. Take 1 damage. He doesn't have a follow-up play. which is good for us. He does have all those colors. Yep. So no attacks from our side, unfortunately, but we can do some go wide action. I'd rather play him when I have, you know, more mana, stuff to do. I could behold this dragon and then play it. Maybe that's the best thing. He badly needs this devotee, it seems. So I have to do this one, because I need to hit my lands. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yep. Well, he's just going to Value Town now. This is so unfortunate for us. Ugh. All of that for 1 damage, that's just crazy. Okay, there's a land. So I think I will do Sarkhan now. Behold the dragon. Behold my dragon. And then play this one. And he has more colors now, so he can also tap for all 3, which cannot be good news for us. And at this point I think I'm just going to play either of these 2 and keep up the lifelink and hexproof. Because I hope this, if this survives this turn, it will do a lot of work. Okay, well, I was hoping it would do a lot of work, but it won't. Yeah, let's just play the Adept and hope to hit a land. Man, we are really digging for them. This is very unfortunate. Well, we're still at 18, so it's not lost, but it's going to be difficult. Where are the Packbeasts when you need them? Why didn't he attack last turn then? Is he going to make it unblockable? Okay, well that's interesting. Wow. Well, now a Packbeast won't be so good anymore. Yeah, if only we would draw some lands, that would be amazing. I mean, so much amazing stuff we could do. But we're just taking quite the damage here. I think we have to trade the tokens again for the brigade. Stop him from getting any card value. With the stupid tactician. Who's only got 1 arm, it appears. Wow, he's even got more stuff. Yeesh. Yeah, well, this is just too much, I think. Wow, it's a land. I'm not attacking. I need everything on the defense. I think it's about time that he starts to hit some lands. Man, this is just crazy. Oh. Okay, so we can do some decent blocks, but I will have to endure some damage here. We go up to 2. I think I'm going to need the lifelink here. Man, we need the Packbeast. Or the, what is it, sacrifice one thing, give everything indestructible trick. There's just so many things that we have to get rid of. Marshal of the Lost. He's got a nice deck, but we are just being screwed. But you know, that happens. This is just, wow, he's not... That is interesting. Okay, so we can do Packbeast, which I will do first. I have to keep up the lifelink. Ooh, that is good. I think we can still live here. If he at some point pops the thing, attacks with everything. Which I hope he does. Oh. Well, it stops his attacks, I think. But what on earth are we going to do against Ugin? So lifelink is gone. That could help. Wow, okay, he's just letting Ugin die. Now let's make sure that we just go wide. And probably have to use this frontline rush for tokens to keep us alive. Because he will pop the monument and then maybe attack with everything. We are hanging on by a thread. Okay, so there's a chance. There is still a chance. Poor heart. He just has to top deck any life loss or whatever and we're dead. Wow. This is strange. Why would you just not... Maybe I'm keeping up too many dragons. So I will keep 2 vigilant dragons behind anyway. Would have loved to top deck the trick there. And now I think we have lethal anyway, so if we live this turn, we're good. Oh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That top deck. Well, he just ruined our trophy. Well, anyway. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed what I did. If you did like it, feel free to click some buttons. And I will hopefully see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Grab the card, shuffle dreams in the palms. Dad's drafts roll heavy, we bombing like psalms. Stacks on the table, strategies to flex. Running these lines like counterspell checks. Dad drafts in the zone, pulling rares from the throne. Mana on the stack, magic seeds we've sown. From poppers to planeswalkers, the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown.